Hello, Angela.
Hello, hello everyone. Nice to
Hello,
meet you again.
Marima,
Hello.
my passionate Spaniard, and Evelyn. Nice to see. No, no, I know I pronounce it. I'm saying it wrong. Evelyn.
It's okay. You can say whatever you want.
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa,
you can pronounce it. No, but I mean, um, it's Evelyn, or whatever. I know you're talking to me, so no problem at all.
I'll tell you what. I'll keep it simple, Evelyn. I'll just say, "Hey, you."
All
All
right.
right. Introduce each other to yourselves, please. Where you come from. I know that three of you met
Right.
already, but just introduce yourselves quickly.
Okay, I'm Evelyn. I'm currently living in Argentina. I am from Argentina. Yes, and I don't know what else I can tell about myself.
Oh,
I think that's enough.
that's enough. Okay. And I'm a happy person, and I love life, and I love eating,
Well,
and I love.
I can say that I have just woken up because here is the morning. Yes, and I'm a very happy person, but sometimes I'm very secretive. Yes.
Ooh.
So
That's interesting, actually. Let's come back to that later because we're going to talk about personality.
okay.
Marima, tell us
I,
about you.
I'm Marimar and I'm from Spain. And I work as a nurse. And I don't like Titanic, the film.
We're not going back to Titanic.
Yes.
About Titanic, no, because you fell asleep in it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. Listen, just about your pronunciation, you know that your English is excellent. You do what Italians do. You did what Italians do then. You said, I'm a Marima. I'm a. Okay? I'm. It's a Latin characteristic. I hear it more with Italians than I do with Spanish people. Angela, your turn.
Yeah, I'm Angela. I come from Italy, exactly Sicily, the region. I think I'm a patient person, hardworking. I think I'm a bit tolerant, diplomatic. Sometimes I think I try to be an empathetic person and a people's person because I try to understand how someone else feels and I put myself in someone else's shoes. I try to understand the people that is in front of me that I know.
When you say you try to understand people in front of you, what do you try to understand? Their what? You understand their...
I try to understand their problem. What do they feel?
So
Try,
two words,
yeah.
one phrase, and one word beginning with P. You try to understand their
With
point
P,
point of view.
their point of view. Yeah.
Okay, now something
And
which means how they see things. How they see things. You talk about it when you're painting. When you're painting, artists talk about
portrait, no.
No.
Perspective.
Perspective. Their perspective. Okay.
About their perspective. Okay. Lilia, you have to repeat now. And you've told me, tell the others who you are.
Good afternoon, ladies. I'm Russian, living in Ukraine. It's hard to describe myself using nice vocabulary because nothing comes to my mind. At least now, the moment. Well, hopefully I'm friendly and we'll get on well.
Yeah. What you should all be saying now is, well, come on, Steve, it's your turn. Tell us about you. Okay. Well, I'm Steve. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm an
Oh,
English
wow.
teacher and teacher trainer, and it seems I'm supposed to be retired, but my my job has become my passion, I suppose. So it's dominating my life at the moment. My other interests are music and singing and writing. Okay, but about my personality, yeah, I'm friendly. I like talking. I like meeting new people, which sometimes my daughter laughs at. My dad used to get impatient with me because he said, "You're always talking to people you don't know." I said, "Well, why not?" You know. So I'm outgoing. Okay, you can say that I'm outgoing. And like you, Evelyn, I'm not secretive. Well, I have a few secrets, but I tend,
But we are opposites. That's nice.
yes, yeah, we're opposite. Yes, we're different in that way. Yeah, my daughter tells me I talk too much.
Talkative.
My second daughter, this is, who's just returned. She's just returned from South America. She on holiday because she lives in Colombia. She speaks Spanish, and when we message each other, as we do on WhatsApp and Facebook, when she can be bothered to talk to me, do you know that expression? When she can be bothered, when she's not too busy, because usually it's, "I'm busy, Dad, I'm busy." She tells me that she prefers to send me voice messages, exchanging voice messages, because if I start talking, she says, I talk too much. Can you believe it? Yeah. Can you believe it? That's a good English expression. Okay. Can you believe it? Can you believe, can you believe it? Yeah. So I'm sociable and I'm pretty tolerant. I'm intolerant about people who are intolerant, if that makes sense. Okay. I have little patience for them. Okay. That's a good start because we're going to talk about personality. All right. Let's think about people. Think about people. We've all got friends, hopefully. I'd like you to think about a close friend you have, right, who is supportive of you. So let me share screen. Okay, just one sec. So we're going to look at English conversation. We're going to talk about people. Okay, what are these? I've asked this before. They are
Eggshells.
Eggshells. Yeah. Do you know that? I think I asked this before in one workshop. What is the idiom about eggshells?
Walking on eggshells.
Yes, what does it mean?
It means not to touch on some topics because they might be too sensitive.
Good, Lily. I like the way that you said that, not to touch on. Yeah, that's to touch on. The way that Lilia's used it there means to refer to. You can say not to bring up certain topics. So if you're walking on eggshells, you run the risk of getting an angry response, okay, getting an unpleasant response. So someone who gives help and encouragement. Obviously we have supportive. Okay, what else could we say? Someone who's supportive. No, you don't have to use an adjective. You can say, why you appreciate it.
Reliable.
Yeah, reliable.
Reliable person.
Okay, they're reliable. Yeah. What does that mean to you, that they're reliable? Why do you appreciate them being reliable and supportive? All right. Okay, Lilian. Okay, Lilian. Think of a friend who is supportive. Okay, how would you describe them?
They're trustworthy.
Good. Okay, that's nice. Trustworthy. I haven't got trustworthy. Yeah. And how would you say? I'm saying, why do you like them? They're trustworthy. What else?
Big heart.
Because I think she's a sincere person, and you can a sincere, honest person with me, and I can trust with her.
Okay, don't worry. I'm just admitting.
A lively person.
Lively.
Or a fiable. No.
Sorry? What?
A fiable.
Say that again.
I don't know. A fiable. I don't know if the pronunciation is correct.
All right.
Friendly, fiable.
Okay, just move down. I think Christine is coming in. Are you trying to say affable?
Affable. Okay. The pronunciation was bad.
Does everyone know affable?
Affable.
When others love you.
Let me put it in. Let me just put it in chat. Wait a minute. What she was saying is affable.
Yes, affable.
Okay, affable. Hello, Christina. Very quickly, introduce yourself to everyone, just quickly, okay? Because we started.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Cristina. I'm sorry to be late. I was waiting here for some minutes. I am from Mexico. I am an English teacher, and well, I'm very glad to be here with Steve and all of you to try to keep my English up to date. So,
right. Thank you, Christina. I'm sorry if you were waiting. I didn't see you because we were deep in discussion. Okay.
I guess. Thank you.
Okay. We're talking about personalities, and we've been talking about our own personalities, and now we're talking about friends who are supportive. And I'm looking for synonyms for supportive, or how we can describe people who are supportive. All right, let's move on to, let's see if we know some of these. So supportive. You could say he always has my back. Okay, always has my back. Good old Rosalba, she always has my back. When others are against me and arguing with me, she always supports me. She has my back. She's on my side. Okay. Different from by my side. But there's a similar meaning there. You know, she's beside my, she's by my side when I need her. So you could say that as well. She's on my side. She's by my side. Some of you said, or somebody said empathetic before, which is great. Okay. Difference between sympathetic and empathetic, but they're both important. Empathetic is to identify with your with what another person feels, as I think it was it Lilia, you know, we started talking about perspective, can see your point of view. It's a bit like that. Sympathetic is invoking, bringing up sympathy, obviously, you know, feeling sorry for someone. And we talked about reliable. So you can say, I can always rely on. Okay. I can always rely on Marima to make me laugh. We can use it in that way as well. Okay. So that may. Now Rahila was asking to come in and she's disappeared. Rahila's from Pakistan and she does disappearing acts all the time because she has a bad connection. Anything else? Yeah. Let's have it. Okay. Let's now look at. Let's have a look at other words. There she comes again. Just trying to get in. Rahila, come on.
Welcoming. Well, no.
Right.
Always not in this case.
Yeah, you do your disappearing act. You wave your magic wand and go away.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Rahila. We're talking about personality and how we describe each other. Quickly describe yourself, Rahila. Main characteristics.
Okay, I'm a fun-loving person. I enjoy every bit of life.
That's good. That's nice. Okay. Yes. We have a laugh. She's Rahila and Marima have become, see if you know this word, they've become stalwarts of this group. Stalwart? What does that mean?
Marima is saying no.
Sorry?
She's saying no.
I don't know the meaning.
All right, let me show you. Okay, now, and this is a good one related to supporting. Okay. I use the plural, stalwarts. You use it with supporter. They're a stalwart supporter. Okay, but I'm using it as a noun. Okay, they're stalwart.
Yes.
Because they've used it. You know, they've been here, I think, since the first workshop or second workshop. I know all the rest of you have been here before, apart from Lilia. Okay, so are you all there? Lilia, are you still there? Because I can't see you. Yeah, I can. It's all right. You disappear. You know, you move up and down. So when I'm sharing screen, I can't see you. So stalwart. Did you know it before?
No.
Okay. Stalwart. It's a very it's an old word which is survived to this day. I think you'd find it in Shakespeare. You know, my stalwart companion. Okay, let's move on. So that's supportive. But we like people for other reasons as well, don't we? What are the reasons do we like people for? Because they're what? Okay, Rahila she said she enjoys life, so I would imagine she's fun to be with. Okay, she's fun company. Okay, so she's fun to be with. What else could we say? You're talking to somebody else, you know, about your friend. So how would you describe them?
There are many ways to describe a person who really enjoys life. I mean,
No, I want. It's not just about who enjoys life. I want reasons why you like someone. We've covered why they're supportive. So what else could you say? Okay, let's take Evelyn. Think of someone you really like, of one of your friends.
Yeah.
You can say her name because we don't know her. How would you describe her? She what?
she's Sarah. She's really honest.
She's really honest. Okay, I think we had been before. Yeah. Why do you enjoy her company?
She's an open-minded person. Whenever I talk to her, I feel fresh. I feel that I have shared my burden with someone. I feel good after
I
talking
like
to
that.
her.
Yeah, I shared my burden. That comes back to supportive, doesn't it? You know,
Yes.
You could say she shoulders my burden. Okay, this is a collocation. To shoulder. You
Shoulder.
shoulder your burden. So she shares your burden. She shoulders your burden with you. Okay.
Okay.
Why else?
Okay.
Let's look at not just at supportive. Why else do you like being with someone? Why do you like going out with them? Why do you like meeting them? Christina,
Oh,
come on.
Chris.
I haven't heard from you for a while. Think of a friend. Tell me about a friend you've got.
Okay, so I think because they are, well, my friend is self-confident because she's also trustable.
Trustworthy. Not trustable, trustworthy.
Okay, trustworthy.
She's trustworthy. Okay. You can also say she's trusting. Trusting is different, isn't it? It means she trusts me. Lilia, anything?
Well, I probably really enjoy to be around my friend who's interesting to talk to, the person from whom I can learn a lot. Adventurous, well-educated or well-read,
Yeah.
open-minded, eager to share.
Okay, so when you're saying she's knowledgeable, you like sharing. So conversations with her are always what? You've said interesting. What other word could we put? It means they kind of excite you. They get you. They get you going. Okay, get you interested. They're stimulating, aren't they? She's stimulating. Okay, you can say she's stimulating. Marima, how about you? You must have many friends.
Yeah, I was thinking in one of my friends. Her name is Laura.
What did you say? Say that again. I was thinking.
In one of my friends.
No, you were thinking of one of your friends.
On one, yes.
Not in one of your friends.
On one of my friends.
One of my friends, yeah.
Yeah, her name is Laura, and I like being with her because you can talk whatever you want with her, and she always has a good piece of advice whenever you need it.
Sure, yeah. She always has a good piece of advice.
Yeah.
She always has good advice. It's interesting that you use piece of advice, because I had to tell someone yesterday who was an advanced user. She gives me good advices. It's South American as well. I said, no, you can't say that. You've got to say a piece of advice. But you could say she gives me good advice or a good piece of advice. That's something else. She's receptive. Okay. She's receptive.
Mhm. Yeah.
Understand receptive. Okay, she's receptive to what I talk about. You said you can talk about anything.
Yeah,
Can you
everything.
now, can you think of an idiom? And this just occurred to me. We can talk about anything under. We can talk about anything under what?
Under the weather.
No.
No, it's another way. Under.
Who said that? Was that you, Angela? We can talk about no, got anything under the weather. She might talk to you when you're under the weather, not feeling good. Anything,
Okay.
anything under the we talk about anything or everything under the
The
sun.
bridge?
No,
Ah.
no, you can't say under the bridge. That sounds secretive. You can talk about everything under the bridge where no one can see us. Okay, everything under the sun.
Mm.
Okay, we can talk about everything under the sun. Anything under the sun. Nothing's barred. Nothing's out of bounds. Okay.
Yes.
We can talk about everything. Okay, let's have a look at some other things. Someone who gives encouragement. Okay, we've got that. Someone you enjoy being with, that's what we're doing. So you get along with them. Okay. You get on with them. You get on to get on with. You get on with like it. I get on with Lelia like a house on fire. A better way of saying that is we get on like a house on fire. Do you know that? Rahila, had you heard that one? Lilia?
Yes, I do. And I know one more. We hit it off right away or something like that.
That's super. That really is good. Yeah. From the first time we met, we hit it off right away. We hit it off straight away. That's a great one. Thank you for that. Yeah. We've always hit it off. I hit it off we hit it off since the first time we've met. We hit it off the first time we'd met. That's great. Get on like a house on fire. God knows why we say get on with a house on fire. I don't know. We're on the same wavelength. Right? It's a fairly obvious one. Yeah, we're always on the same wavelength.
Same length. When we think in the same way, it's similar. We are very similar, and we think about things in the same way.
Yeah.
The opposite could be we are like chalk and
I may
cheese.
cover this later. Sorry, Angela, can't continue.
When two people are different, I know the idiom. We are like chalk and cheese. When we are
Right.
different.
Now, good.
Chalk
I'm
and
glad you
cheese.
brought that. Okay, it might come up on a slide later. Now, like chalk and cheese means that you're very different. Okay?
Very different.
And it's usually, it's often used in a negative way, saying they don't get on. I'm not surprised they've split up. They're like chalk and cheese. But you can use it in a positive way, because you can see it's odd that we get on so well, because we're like chalk and cheese on some things. We like different things, but when we're together, we still get on very well. You could also say, this is another one which I raised the other day. I can't remember if it's in a workshop or in a lesson. We're poles apart. Did you remember that one? Or was it in a workshop? We're poles apart. North Pole, South Pole. We're poles apart.
Yeah, we are different from each other.
We're different from each other. We're poles apart, but we still get on. We're best mates. We're buddies. And a recent one which has come in, and probably because it's a man I don't particularly like it, is he's my bestie. My bestie. I heard this a lot in Malaysia. Have you ever heard it? My bestie.
Sounds a bit girlish.
It's very girlish. B-E-S-T-I-E-S, but you know, yeah. For some reason, when I was in Malaysia, Malaysian just tended to a bestie. Peas in a pod. Yeah. Kind of so alike. The opposite to chalk and cheese. Anything else you could say about them?
Well, some friends,
No?
when people are best mates, they can be bosom friends.
Very good. Yeah, bosom friends. Like bosom, your chest, okay? We usually use it about ladies. Sorry to be rude here. No, we don't talk about men having bosoms. Ladies have bosoms, okay? A bust, but we talk about bosom. You know how to spell it when I say bosom?
With double S.
Sorry?
There are double S on there.
No, it's one S.
One S.
Okay, let me type it.
So it's Z, not S.
It's a good one now. Why is that noise interfering? It's static. It's gone now. Bosom friends. Are you still there?
Yes, we are here.
Oh God, I thought you'd all disappeared. Bosom friends. The other day in a workshop, for some unknown reason, my screen went blank. And when I came back, do you remember this? When I came back, I said, why did everyone disappear? Where did you go? And they said, we didn't go, you did. You remember? Yeah. All right. That's someone you like being with. Okay. I'm sure there are more. Someone who's popular and attracts people. You know, you may not necessarily like them yourself, but what could you say about them? He, she has what kind of personality?
Charming.
Charming. Yeah, yes, certainly charming would fit there. Yeah.
Sociable
Sociable.
person.
Yes, nice. Is sociable, always sociable. What about, let's do the attracts part of it. You know, it could be the center of activity, the center of the conversation.
Extroverted.
Yes, extroverted. Extrovert is extrovert rather than extroverted is extrovert. It can be extrovert and it can be annoying at times. So you've got to be careful there. But yes, it could be extrovert. What else? How would you describe? So there's an extrovert personality. What other kind of personality? Think about the North Pole. What? The North Pole.
The North Pole of extroverted.
No.
Introverted.
No.
No, I think.
That was so. Who said that?
Me, Angela.
That was funny, actually. Yeah, because I understand why you're saying what's the opposite of extroverted. Okay, I didn't mean that. I'm looking for a word, an adjective.
Mm.
For
What does
word
the
of
North Pole do? When you're out trekking and exploring, what do you use to find your way? And it's related to the North Pole. I'm going to use another expression here. I'm trying to draw you out. Draw, okay? If you're trying to draw out, I'm trying to draw out, you can draw out information, okay? In this case, you might want to draw out a secret. I might want to draw out Evelyn's secrets because she,
extract.
this time I'm trying to draw out something you will probably know, of course. Right, so you're going along, okay? You're going along through the jungle. You can't find way. What are you going to use? Find your way. Probably going to use a map and a compass. Okay, so what does a compass rely on? Can you hear me, everyone? How about magnet?
Magnetic.
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 So we're talking about magnetic personality.
Okay.
So you can talk about someone having a magnetic personality. Not another word. Begins with C.
Are magnetic and magnificent similar?
No. No.
Because we use
Magnificent means magnificent is great, superb. You could say she wore a magnificent outfit. The king looked magnificent in his robes. He gave a magnificent speech. It's a real superlative. The magnificent is not the same. Not the same. Charisma.
Charismatic.
So it's charismatic, right? People are charismatic. Sometimes it's difficult to define why. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult to put your finger on why. You know, to put your finger on why they're charismatic, but they are. We have an expression in which we say there's something about him, or there's something about her. Now, this can be used negatively as well. There's something about him, there's something about her. I suppose he's charismatic. I don't know what it is, but it's charismatic. There's you're talking about there's some quality. But we can also use that negative. We're coming on to negative qualities as well. You're talking about someone and you can say, there's something about her that doesn't appeal to me, that I don't like. Something about her that puts me off. To put off is to, recoil away. But you can also use it positively. There's something about her which is attractive, something about him which is attractive. You can say there's something about him which is a bit odd. I don't know, there's something about him. So that's it's a fixed phrase. Okay, it's not an idiom. It's not an idiom or a phrasal verb or anything like that. It's just a fixed expression. Something about someone. Okay, let's have a look at some others. Oops, I've repeated that.
Steve, and can we use an adjective like off-putting describing the person? So there is something
Yes,
about her
you
that is
can.
off-putting.
Yeah, now we're going to come on to negative things in a minute, and off-putting is a very good one, Lilia. Well done. Off-putting. That's great. Yeah. Positives. Magnetic personality. Is always the life and soul. We usually use this with party. Okay, is the life and soul of the party. Is the life and soul of any meeting. He lights up the room whenever he comes in. He lights up the room. He lights up the room. You know, so happy is always so bright. He could say, you know, he'd light up any room. He'd light up any room he went into. Did you know that one? No? Good. I'm glad when you shake your head and you don't know them, because at least I'm finding things that you don't know. Did you know it, Lilia? Lilia?
Well, passively, yeah.
Sorry?
I mean, they are in my passive vocabulary, definitely. Not all of them are active, unfortunately.
It's a nice one. Well, that's inevitable, isn't it? Because you're not talking to, you know, you're living in Kyiv, you're not talking English a lot. So they wouldn't be active. A lot of sometimes when I'm thinking about things to teach in the groups, it can be words, it can be expressions. Sometimes I rack my brains. Do you understand that expression? To rack, R-A-C-K. To rack my brains. I don't know the origin of that. I rack my brains trying to think of things, you know, without using it. I enjoy doing it sometimes. I give notes to Alexa. Do you know what Alexa is?
GPT chat.
She's
This is the new version of Alexa, I guess.
To me now because I mentioned it. Alexa, shut up. That always happens. I'll just say her when I speak to her, and because something comes to mind, and it did it not long before the meeting. I went for a bath and I was soaking in my bath, and these things were coming to mind, and I couldn't shout to her because she could have heard me. But as soon as I got out of the bath, towel wrapped around me, I came into my living room and said the name, take a note. And I'm reminded about that one because a word which came to me. Now the next one is witty, but the word which came to me was to do with witty. What's the noun from witty?
Witness?
No, it means something completely different, Lilia. Okay, it's got wit in it. Witty means funny. Witness is when, you know, there was a witness to the crime, or there was no witness. no witness. What is witty? What does
it's a clever and missing person, clever person.
Clever and what?
And missing.
It's clever and funny.
And funny person.
Yeah, someone is witty. So you could say they're full of, no, you could say they're full of wit. Okay, they're full of wit, but their sayings that they come up with are called, right, they're called witticisms. Okay, do you want me to type it?
Yes.
A minute. Come on, chat. Witticisms. Okay. Now, I think one reason it came to mind is that my friend Laurelie, who's a British English teacher who lives in Italy, we help each other. I'm admin for her and she is for me. And she posted a lot of witticisms from famous people. And I can't remember one of them now. About how you can make these they're expressions. Witticisms are expressions, okay? And the ones which she put down, she puts up are things to put down people, and none of them will come to mind. So you've got witticisms. Now you could also say he, she's a laugh a minute. You heard this? A laugh a minute. How would you, and you've got, okay, now another one is a bundle of fun. Okay? And it's often prefaced by real. Yeah, she's a real bundle of fun. She's a real bundle of fun. You talk about children as well. She's, you know, oh, she's lovely, isn't she? Look at her, isn't she a bundle of fun? A laugh a minute. Yeah, it just means that you know, always funny. Sometimes it can get on your nerves. You know what get on your nerves means? Okay, get on it. It can be annoying if they're always cracking jokes. Now, how would you use a laugh a minute? I've included them later as a sort of negative attribute. Attribute. Do you know what attribute means? Quality. Evelyn, where are you? I can't see you.
I'm here.
I'm here. Little voice came from someone saying, I'm here. I'm here, teacher. Do you know what attribute means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Is
And the verb is to attribute to expressions are attributed, sayings are attributed, the blame is attributed, it's a responsibility. So how would you use a laugh a minute and a bundle of fun negatively? Can you think of it?
Maybe just use a different intonation so that a laugh a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, Leela, use it. Go on, try it then. Okay. Think about someone who's, excuse me. It's not something, you don't use it usually about someone who's a bad personality, but it's about someone who's probably reserved and not very positive. So what would you say? How would you say it using either of these fun expressions? All right, I'm going to use it about you, Lelia, but it's okay. Not. I don't mean this. Okay. Yeah. Lelia, yeah, I've met her. Yeah, she's a real bundle of fun. Okay, can you tell by the expression? All right, I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use it about Rahila. Rahila? Oh, yeah. She's a laugh a minute.
Yes.
Can you see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Tone of voice. And many expressions in English are like this. We like to call it irony. We like to think we have a special sense of humor. You could talk about the British sense of humor. There's another word for it. You can say it's sarcastic as well. More often than not, it is irony, but it's a bit sarcastic. But we use it a lot, and it's, you know, it can sound quite funny. But well done, Lelia. Yeah, tone of voice. And apologies, Lelia. and Rahila. I didn't mean it, because Rahila is a laugh a minute or a bundle of fun. And I'm sure you are too, Lilia, you know, when we get to know you. Okay. All right. Any more about popular and attract people?
There is an idiom with the word butterfly. I don't remember how it sounds.
A social butterfly.
Social butterfly, yeah, probably.
Yes, but it's not. I wouldn't use it to describe some. Yeah, okay. You could use it. She's a social butterfly. Does it mean? Is it positive? It can be positive. Yeah. Okay. Social butterfly. She's always going to play. Places, meeting people. Yeah, my second daughter's back in England, and she was on Facebook posting pictures. She was catching up with friends in London from the BBC, because she was a journalist with the BBC. And my other daughter, her sister, said something like, "You get around. You certainly get around, don't you?" They tease each other, you know. You see you getting around again. And I put something like that. I didn't say social butterfly, but it was something like that. Yeah, she's a social butterfly. She always says that she's very busy, but she always seems to be chatting to people. Okay, let's move on. What time is it? Okay, we've got those. All right. Now this is where we could use the tone of voice. Yeah, I don't know. You know, you'd say he's not exactly a bundle of fun, is he? Okay. Now I'm not using it very negatively there. It's kind of in between. It's not exactly a laugh a minute, but there could be reasons for that. Why are they difficult to get to know? Angela?
Because the person is introvert, shy, and he has difficult to open himself, herself with other people.
Yeah, they have difficulty opening up. Another word for shy.
Introvert, or
yeah, you've got introvert.
Timid.
Timid, yeah.
Yes, they could well be timid. Okay, they could well be timid. Christina, I haven't heard from you for a long time, because you disappeared off the bottom of my screen. I'm glad to see you still there.
Yeah, I'm here. It could be probably solitary.
Yes, they could be solitary. You know, you could say they prefer their own company. They like their own company. If that is true, if they like their own company, can you think of an expression to say that? They like to, or they, and it's with keep. They keep.
Keep to themselves.
Yeah, who said that?
Me, Marimar.
Marimar, I should recognize your accent by now.
Yeah.
They keep to themselves. They like to keep to themselves. Another word for shy.
A lone wolf.
A what? Who said that?
Me, Angela.
All right, Angela.
A lone wolf.
A lone what?
Wolf.
A lone wolf. Yeah, all right. I'll give you that one. Yeah. A lone wolf. Yeah, okay. They're a lone wolf, you know, like to do things by themselves. It suggests also that they're not a team player. if they're a lone wolf, you know, wolf. I think,
Yeah.
wolf. Anything else? Well, someone
Yeah,
who just
we can
shut-
also mention secretive.
Yes, you can have secretive. Who said that? Was that
Evelyn.
who? Who said-
Evelyn?
Oh, it's you, Evelyn. Yeah, yes, because you said so. Yeah, but you sometimes, but I don't think you're difficult to get to know. You've just got some secrets. You've got some secrets sometimes.
Withdrawn.
Sorry?
Withdrawn. A person who is withdrawn.
Yeah, withdrawn is a good one. And the other one is reserved, is what I was thinking of. Reserved. Let's go back just for a bit of fun. Let's go back to Evelyn, okay, and her secrets. Let's think about secrets now. Let's talk collocations with secrets. Evelyn's got secrets. What kind of collocation? How could we describe secrets? Think of adjectives to describe them in collocations. She has a she's got a
Skeleton in the cupboard.
sorry, Rahila. Was it
Skeleton in the cupboard.
who said that? Was that Lilia?
Yeah.
What did you say? Say it again.
You have skeletons in the cupboard.
Yeah, all right. She's got skeletons in the cupboard. Okay, I put that up in the Facebook group recently. Skeletons in the cupboard means there's something in your family that you don't like to reveal. So that's a good one. Okay, but I want an adjective with secret. Well, okay, Evelyn, have you got a dark secret? You got a dark secret?
I guess I do.
Oh, we won't. All right, we won't pry. We won't pry into it. Pry, P-R-Y. We won't pry. We won't probe. No, probe into the secret. Dark secret. What other kind of secret? How
I have no
about,
idea.
all right, how about a color? Now, a color, you could have bright red and pale red, which means they are shade, aren't they? So you can have a shady secret. She has, I don't mean this about you, Evelyn. He has a shady secret. Going out with her boss. Okay, something like that. So you've got a shady secret. It could be an evil secret. And of course, you can use open secret, but not in this case. You know, it's an open secret. Now it's an open secret that Evelyn is secretive. Okay? We got that. All right, someone who's difficult to get to know. Why do you think they might be difficult to get to know? The withdrawn, we've said that.
Probably because they are shy.
Yeah, we've got that. We started off with that. Keep to themselves. Keeps to themselves. Got loner. And one of you suggested lone wolf. Okay. I come back to hard work. Withdrawn. Good, that came up. We covered this one, didn't we? Not exactly a bundle of fun. Not to laugh a minute. Okay. Let's go back up to hard work. Have you met Jim? Jim's an accountant. Joined. Yeah. Have you spoken to him? Yeah. I find him hard work. It doesn't mean that Jim's hard working. It means you find him hard work. You find him hard work. It may not be his fault. Okay. It probably isn't his fault. Hard work. It's hard work talking to him. So that's quite a common expression. I found it hard work. You could use it, read it, you know, about reading a book. Are you enjoying that book? No, I'm finding it hard work. I'm finding it hard work. It's hard work getting to know him. It's hard work getting to know that this task. But you talk about hard work, but he or she hard work. Sometimes you come across people like this because they're shy, they're reserved, they are not good in company, they don't know what to say, they seem aloof. What does aloof mean? Synonym?
Unfriendly.
It is unfriendly, but in what way? I'm going to be aloof. Yes, hello everyone. Okay, yes. Where's my nose going?
A cold person.
Well, yeah, cold. I'd say cool in this way, but it could be
Cool.
Where's my nose going? He has his
With your head in the clouds.
Eh?
With your head in the clouds, or your nose in the
No,
clouds.
head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, it means that you're a dreamer. Okay? He's got his head in the clouds. He has his nose in the air. Okay? He's got his nose in the air. All right? Now, that means, I'm not suggesting that someone who's difficult to get to know is like that. They have the nose in the air, which would mean snobby. Snobby. So it could be snobby, but to be aloof is if you're aloof, you feel that you're above other people. Okay, it may not be the case. Now, this can be a characteristic of someone who's not very nice, but it can be a characteristic of you just don't really know them, you know, so they seem aloof. What about morose? What's morose mean? Anyone heard of it before? Lilia? Is it one of the things which you have to withdraw? You have to draw out from the back of your mind. You've heard it somewhere before.
Well, the sound of the word is familiar, but I have no idea what the meaning is.
Yeah, when the sound of the word suggests what it means, that's onomatopoeia, isn't it?
Well, actually, it sounds like the Russian word moroz, which means frost.
Which means what?
Frost. The frosty.
Frosty. Frosty. What do you mean, like cool?
Yeah, I mean, if we are talking about similarity between different languages.
About morality?
No. Moroz sounds the same as the Russian word moroz, which means frost.
Spell it, which means what? I can't tell what you're saying. Just spell it in word.
M-O-R-O-Z. Moroz. This is the Russian word, which means frost. Like the frost. Yeah, frost. Frosty, like frost.
Cold.
So probably moroz means the same.
There could be a connection. Okay. Right. I was thinking about this word the other day because, you know, I put dictionary definitions up. You can call someone frosty. If someone is frosty, they're cold. They've got a cold, you know, or they speak in a frosty manner. It means in a cold, chilly manner. But no, it's not really frosty. Morose means...
Could be gloomy.
yeah, gloomy.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Angela.
Angela, right. Gloomy. Yeah, they're morose. Okay, I'm coming down. Morose. Miserable. Gloomy. Yeah. The kind of person who you see and you always want to say, come on, cheer up. But you resist because, you know, cheer up. Oh, I'm all right. There's nothing wrong with me. Okay, cheer up. When you're using cheer up, you can extend that. You know, it can be a bit infuriating if it's used too much. You can say, come on, cheer up. It may never happen. Okay, cheer up. May never happen. Or if something's gone wrong, come on, cheer up. It's not the end of the day. Okay, it's not the end of the day. Not the end of the day. All right.
It means it's similar to depressed. Is it like that?
It's similar to what? Different. What? Cheer up. You say cheer up. It means stop being gloomy. Smile. Cheer up. Want them to have a right smile on the face, okay? You must know cheer up, no? Okay, Lilia, Angela, cheer up.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Evelyn?
Cheer up is like be happy, or
be happy. Yeah, Christina, cheer up.
Yes, yes, I know the expression is to say just to, as Angela said, be happier, or probably just change your, I don't know, your sad face to a smiley face.
Yeah, that's a lovely way of putting it, Christine. That's good. Yeah, okay. And maybe they're all right. Sometimes it can be irritating to hear it. You say, I'm okay. But sometimes you extend cheer up to say, cheer up, it may never happen. Okay? You know, whatever to think about never happen. And you laugh and say, oh, yeah, don't worry. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Right. Oh. Now, you could look at him and say, I don't like the look of him. I don't like the look of him. You can never tell, you know, he may be a charming personality. He may be lovely. But first impressions is, I don't like the look of him. Do you know that expression? Anyone? No one, you know it? Okay. I don't like the look of is not only used about people. You have a problem with your computer. God, what's happening? I don't like the look of this. You know, there's going to be a problem. Okay. So you often use it before you know if it is going to be a problem at all. You come across a fight somewhere. Oh God, what's happening? I don't like the look of this. Here, we're looking at this man, someone who's unpopular. How shall we describe him?
A pain in the neck.
Who said that?
Irritating person.
Sorry,
Angela.
Who said it?
Angela.
Okay, funny. I've got you on screen again. Right. What else? Now, in English vernacular means common language, VERNACULA. Coarse language, coarse, like rough language. If I'm talking to my friends, I wouldn't say pain in the neck. What might I say?
Pain in the ass.
Yes, a pain in, Americans say pain in the ass. We say in Britain, we say pain in the arse. It's an expression. I do, I'm a happy person, but sometimes I have been known to use this. Oh, for God's sake, he's a real pain in the arse. I'm far more likely to use that than pain in the neck. Oh, he's a real pain in the neck. And if I want to be expressive about it, I'll say it's a pain in the arse. You can say
stronger.
Pain, it's stronger. Be careful who you say it to. Okay. But people tend to accept it. What used to be forbidden words years ago, you hear them on television. I mean, after the 9 o'clock, we call it watershed. The watershed, when kids are supposed to be in bed, you'll hear them. And I won't go through the words, but you'll hear them, and you'll see them printed as well. So pain in the ass is okay. You can say pain in the butt, which is more American. All right, so he's unpopular. Why is he unpopular? Come on, think of someone you don't like. Why? Why don't you like them?
Annoying.
Annoying? Yeah. Why is he annoying?
Aloof.
Yeah, we've got aloof. Yeah, so back to aloof.
Morose.
Sorry? What?
And morose.
Again?
Morose.
Yeah, morose. But that could make him unpopular, but there could be, reasons for that. We're going to be we'll be a bit tolerant about someone who's morose. He may have had some bad times. But what makes this person unpopular?
Maybe he's bad-tempered.
Yeah.
Argumentative.
Bad-tempered. Good. Bad-tempered. Argumentative. What else?
Brusque.
Rude.
Because
So who said brusque? Brusque?
Me, Marimar.
Marimar, you've disappeared. That's a good one, isn't it? Brusque. Do you all know brusque? Do you want me to spell it? Do you want me to type it?
Yes, please.
It's a good one, this. Brusque. If someone's brusque, it means impatient in their words, a way of speaking. Okay, they give you a brusque reply. It's short and to the point. Okay, now you've just reminded me of another one here. You could talk about his expression. You could talk about him. He's curt. Alexa, take a note. Curt. Thank you. Okay. Curt. Do you know what curt means? He's curt. It means, it basically means he's rude. Okay. If he gave a curt reply. I felt like giving a curt reply earlier this morning because my chat rooms in the Cambridge English C1, C2 are useless. I think I've mentioned this before, and I'm stopping them because the conversations are just inane. Inane. It means kind of boring, stupid. You kind of, how are you? Where are you from? Blah blah blah. And sometimes I get a lot of spam there, and the kind of silly questions. I don't go in very often, but I get alerts when spam go in. And someone messaged my phone with ting. And it was kind of, hi guys, how do I improve my English? And I thought it was just such a fucking stupid, inane question. You know, I thought, for God's sake, it's supposed to be an advanced group. How do I improve my English? Well, go on Google, study, educate yourself. There's no bloody magic formula. No, come on. How can I be fluent in 3 months? You know, what? I'll give you another expression now. What world do you live in? Okay, you can use that. What world do you live in? Or you can talk about someone else. I don't know what world he lives in. Yeah. So I resisted. I didn't give a curt reply. I just left it there. But I've decided to, they get 72 hours. I've decided to move them around because my phone's always tinging. And then there's always a lot of spam there as well, because it's a public group, and I just can't stop it. Right. So someone who's unpopular, arrogant. Okay. A pain in the neck, a pain in the arse. Sharp-tongued. Okay, sharp-tongued. It's a bit like brusque. Tactless. Stop me if you don't know any of these, if you want me to explain. Selfish. Opportunistic. Okay. If it's opportunistic, we can extend that to an idiom. We can say he's out for himself. This relates to selfish as well. He's out for himself. The decisions he makes in life are to benefit him, not anyone else. A word we didn't use when we were talking about positive qualities, and this is the opposite of opportunistic, is altruistic. Do you remember altruistic? When someone is benevolent, thinks about other people. Everyone got that? Altruistic, that's a positive one. Opportunistic, selfish, is out to make money. Is out for promotion. Is out to promote himself. To be out for, if you're out for it, it means that's what you want. That's what you're trying to do. Is pompous. You know that one. The next one is very common one when you describe himself. She's so full of herself. He's so full of himself. If you're full of yourself, you're always talking about your achievements. So she was going on again. To go on is to repeat saying, right? If you're going on, it's a phrasal verb. If she was going on again about her house and her car and the holiday they had in the Caribbean. How it was better than anyone else. She was going on about how successful she is. She's so full of herself. I avoid her. If I hear her speaking about it again, I will go out of my mind. Okay, to go out of your mind. So then we've all met people like this who are full of themselves. True? Okay. No, they like to, it's the boast. Okay, the boast about themselves. They may be moody. Yeah, you can never tell what they're going to be like. Moody describes my lovely granddaughter. She was 10 years old, going on 20. Yeah. She's just had her ears pierced. So she's waiting for 3 weeks now before she can wear earrings. And I've just bought her some and sent her some, only cheap ones. Okay. So today she's not being moody. She's texting me saying, Grandad, are they on their way? Because they are going by Amazon, when they will be arrived. So she will be happy instead of moody when they arrive. But when I saw her on Sunday, she was moody. It is a condition which often affects teenagers, being moody. So you know if you've got children, won't we? We've got children. Okay. Children can be moody, especially in their teens. Evelyn, you won't know about this because you haven't got any children and you have no
Exactly.
intention of having any.
Yes,
I
that's what I said.
remember, you see, things stick in my memory. Well, let's go back to him. Okay. And you could say he's a Jekyll and Hyde character. You know this, the story, Jekyll and Hyde? It's a story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. It's a horrible story, really. There's also a musical about it. I say horrible, it's very good, really. We had to do it at school. Dr. Jekyll is he's a doctor and a scientist. And he experiments with a potion, P-O-T-I-O-N, a potion, a drink, okay, a potion. I don't know what he's trying to do, but it takes it and it turns his personality into the evil Mr. Hyde. And Mr. Hyde goes out at night murdering women. And then in the morning, Dr. Jekyll wakes up and doesn't know much about it. That's the story. So it's like split personality. If you're a split personality, what's the formal synonym? Split personality. You are, medical term, Marimar?
Bipolar.
Sorry? Marimar, you should know this. You're what? You're a nurse.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
You're
Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic. Rahila, surely you knew that one. You're schizophrenic. Rahila, are you there?
I'm there.
But you weren't moving. Schizophrenic. Everyone know? Schizophrenic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lilia, did you know? Schizophrenic. So schizophrenic. Okay. Quickly now, because we're going on positive attributes. Considerate, thoughtful. Okay. Easygoing. Astute. You know that one?
Astute, yes.
Yeah. All right. Intuitive. Charismatic. Okay, we've got that. Negative, rude, stubborn. Sly. Cunning goes around back. Sly can be secretive, but not secretive in a nice way. I'm not suggesting, Evelyn, that you are sly. That is not a very nice one. Foul-mouthed means that they're always swearing, always using bad language. Shallow. Shallow means they don't have any deep thoughts. You know, I don't like shallow people. They tend not to, they're the kind of people who are easily led. Easily led means that they believe everything that they're told, especially if it's sensational. The people who read the tabloid newspapers in my country whether they be on the left or they be on the right, tend to be very shallow. You know, well, it must be true because the Daily Mail said it. Oh, for God's sake, do you read that? Okay. So I'm being a bit of a snob here. Dogmatic is like stubborn. I don't think it's got anything to do with dog. Sullen. Yeah, brusque we've had. Sullen, moody, sullen. Okay. Garrulous.
When someone, yes, talk. Talk.
I'm not
When a
garrulous.
person
A
has
lot.
verbal diarrhea?
Yeah, who said that? Who was that?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, we had that the other day, actually.
Yes.
At the workshop.
Yes, I
didn't we?
remember.
Yeah, verbal diarrhea. Yeah, good one, verbose. Stubborn, distrustful, stingy. Stingy, not stingy. What's stingy mean?
A person that doesn't want to spend money.
Yeah. Good. Mean.
Yes, mean person.
Stingy. Yeah. Inflexible. See, isn't it inflexible?
Rigid.
Yes, rigid, the opposite of rigid. Sarcastic, obstinate. Okay. Yeah, obstinate can be a good thing, but unscrupulous, will do anything. You know, criminals are often unscrupulous. Businessmen can be unscrupulous. Politicians can be unscrupulous. Yes, all the jobs I don't like. All right. I'm back with you without Sheen squaring. Rahila, you've done your disappearing act again. All right. What's the matter? Why did you do that?
No, I'm completely.
Sorry? You what? Rahila? What?
My net is really in a bad condition. We
Your
had
neck?
heavy rain. That's why maybe.
What's in the bad condition?
No, we are having a bad internet connection today.
I
We had
see.
a heavy
Okay.
rain. That's
Well-
why maybe some signal problems.
Okay, right. Give you another English expression then before we finish, okay? This is the kind. Oh, really, Rahila? What's new? Okay. What again? It's tone of voice.
Rain is new.
It's kind of what's new. You've always got a bad internet connection. Okay. We have this joke with Rahila because she's here and then she disappears and she perseveres. And the disappearing act is funny because she's into magic. You like stories about magic and disappearing. The disappearing act is.
I'm trying to prepare a potion for my internet. I'm trying to prepare a potion for my internet.
Potion for
After
your-
drinking that, maybe it works properly.
Yes, you are very funny. I could tell you were fed up about something. The way that you look, you make me laugh. All right. That's a lovely group. Okay, you've been great. Any questions?
Thank you very much.
Who said that?
Angela.
Oh, that's thank you. I like to know who thanked me. Okay. Do you have any questions, anyone? Okay. Did you find it useful?
But I can ask you a question. Could we have the PDF of what you have written?
I was just thinking about that. I'll convert it. I'll convert it into a PDF and send it.
Thanks.
Milena, you know, Milena, who's usually with us, she's asked me to do that. So give me a little bit of time and I'll convert it to a PDF. I'm also going to make it into a video so you can watch it as well. All right, because we haven't noted everything down. It takes too long. We've talked about other things, but you'll be able to watch yourselves again, all as stars on a video. Okay, and I'll send you the PDF. And if I forget, then remind me and say,
Don't worry.
where is it?
Okay.
And Lilia, get your time converter sorted out.
Okay.
Just teasing you. Okay. When I checked my email, this, when I got up, I could see that Lilia had, it easily happens. She'd arrived 4 hours earlier at 10 o'clock my morning, and that happened last week. There was Plaxides and someone else. Oh, where's Plaxides? Yeah, she didn't come. Plaxides and someone else were messaging me saying, where are you? You know, I'm in the meeting room, you know, kind of 4 hours before the meeting was, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I tell you when it was Plaxides. It was Sunday. Was it? No, not Sunday, sorry. It was when we had a 10:30 one. I thought I'd have more people of it. Strange time, 10:30. But I thought it would be a good time because those of you in South America, you know, and Mexico, 10:30 my time is quite a good time for you, but people must have been busy. It would be a bad time for Lilia because her time's ahead, because she's in Ukraine. All right, and a bad time for Rahila apologized, and she'd no need to apologize. She said, I'm sorry, Steve, it was 2 p.m. It was 2 a.m. in the morning. You had no need to apologize for that. But Plaxides lives in Sweden. Okay. And she, instead of arriving at, it was supposed to be 10:30 p.m., came to the meeting at 10:30 a.m. and was messaging me to say, you know, why aren't you in the meeting? And then she did come at 10:30 p.m. and she was only there. She was the only one there. So lucky Plaxides then had a lesson. Instead of a group chat, we had a one-to-one lesson doing a proficiency listening exercise. And as you can gather, she did very well as well, which is good. Lovely seeing you all. When's my next one? Is it 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, I think?
On Tuesday? I don't remember.
On Tuesday. Tuesday.
4:30 my time? Is it? Can you remember?
I don't remember.
We'll check. I'll put the timetable out. You're coming? Who's coming? Do you know?
Yeah.
Me. 4:30.
We'll see you again, Lilia.
I don't know yet.
Okay, no problem.
Check my schedule.
When you can, as long as you find it useful. You know, it's not compulsory. You don't get bad marks if you don't attend. Okay, I don't keep a register. All right, ladies.
Thank you
I'll
so
see
much.
you again soon.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you.